All right, welcome everyone. How are you? Hopefully everyone's having a great week. Go ahead. Oops, I got to tag everybody. No, I was missing a step there. Okay. All right, let us know when you are live with us. Welcome to your Tuesday night virtual meeting. We have a lot of fun things to go over with you tonight, including week.
Yay, Vicki.
Hi, Vicki. Week 2 of Boss Babes. So if you don't have your papers with you, go ahead and grab them real quick. I have mine on a clipboard. I don't know if this will help you. I keep mine on a clipboard in my office.
Heather, it's too much almost to put into a notebook because you're writing on them.
Right.
So I didn't want to do that, and then I didn't want to staple them because I had them on two big. I put two big paper clips at the end, like a book. I could turn it like a book. Yeah. And I have no idea where it went. I'm just sick about it. Tomorrow I've got to find it or just reprint it. Do you remember what day you sent it to us?
I think it was last Tuesday or Monday.
Tuesday? Okay. All right. It just makes me sick. I love that book.
All right, so we are going to jump in, and so we can stay on time here. Hi, Ashley. Again, this will be my last reminder, but I just want to make sure everybody goes to Pamela Waldrop Shaw's Facebook page. It is not a group. It's not an event. It's just her Facebook page, so you don't need to have any special access. Go to her Facebook page and watch her goal setting class. It was on Friday, December 26th. You might have to scroll down to that date to find it. It's completely free to you.
But how do we get the QR code when the QR code's on our phone? How do I take it?
Well, you don't really need that.
Oh, I don't need that QR code?
No.
Well, hallelujah.
So just go to Facebook and then hit the magnifying glass and type in Pamela Waldrop Shaw. She'll pop up. Go to her Facebook page and scroll down to Friday, December 26th.
Okay, well, that's a lot easier than I thought.
So it's very easy. It's free. Again, it's not a group, not an event. It's just on her Facebook page. So check that out. It's fantastic training for any person. It has really nothing to do with Mary Kay. It's just fantastic life training. That's why she can just have it on Facebook, because she's very good at keeping it neutral. So it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful training. Like I said, if you have kids, I think any kid over 10 years old can sit through that and learn a lot from the things that she is teaching.
And isn't it amazing? And we got Ashley on and Vicki. But isn't that amazing, ladies, that as gorgeous and beautiful as she is, and she's over 66 years old right there, that she's never remarried. I mean, it says a lot for her. I'm very proud of her because I think that says a lot for her, and that it really increases her training to be a whole person without somebody else. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being married. I'm not saying that, but that just teaches women how they can be whole on her own and still raise her son on her own, by herself. So,
yeah, absolutely. All right. And this Thursday night is going to be our second party of 2026, and it is Shake Up Your Makeup. So last week was our New Year's resolutions. We really dug into skincare and went through skin cycling. So I really encourage you, if you are not skin cycling, hi, Donna, get that paper out. It was emailed to you. It's right back here. There it is. It was emailed to you. Get it, print it, put it in your bathroom and do it, because you are never going to convince anyone to buy these products at retail if you will not use them at wholesale.
Hi, Donna.
So it's really important that you are your best customer and you're using these products, because then you have firsthand experience. As women, what do? We share what we love, right? We share what we love. Oh, I got this shirt. Oh, I got these shoes. Or I started this new vitamin. The ladies at the rescue today were talking about gelatin vitamins, how gelatin all of a sudden is the new rage, and you're supposed to take gelatin pills and help. You know what I mean? And that's because they were trying it, and the one lady bought them, and she's going to try them and tell everybody else how it works, right? So that is just organic, and like Mary Kay always shared, telephone, telegraph, or tell a woman. And so you need to be your best customer and talking about these products. And I am doing that with the skin barrier cream in our beauty box this month. Is I'm telling everyone this is the best cream that you're not using.
You're talking about the Barrier Restore.
Right.
And we handed these out last night on postcard stock to everybody there. So they could put that in a frame, a picture frame, like how we do our other posters. Yeah. Or they can put it in their bathroom, but it would not be just on paper. So they all have that. They need to use it.
Yep. And now you need to get those products out, get them in your bathroom, and start skin cycling. And then you can start encouraging and going live in your Facebook groups, your customer group, and start getting your customers on board. Okay, so this week we're going to dig into makeup. So again, consultants, I need your participation in this. I posted this graphic today that says shake up your makeup bag with the 4 squares. And we are giving 25 entries into the Sold Queen drawing to our customers that will post this. Now, all they have to do is get a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be this one. Get a piece of paper, put 4 squares on it, right? Love it, like it, want to replace it, don't ever use it. And then go through their makeup bag and put like their eyeliner in there and put their mascara. Like maybe they need to replace their mascara, and divide out, go through their makeup bag and divide out the products in their makeup bag. Take a picture of it and post it in the Girlfriend Hour group. But I need you as consultants to do that, because they will follow you when they see that. And first of all, you better not have anything in there that's not Mary Kay. So make sure of that. All right. If you're going to post this. And second of all, go through your makeup bag, shake up your own makeup bag and go through there. And do you have some things in there that you never use, things that you need to replace, things that you love, that you like, and take that picture. Again, just put it on a piece of paper. Very simple. Grab a Sharpie marker and make your own and post that before Thursday night's party, because that will encourage our customers to do that too. And that's the whole point, is to shake up your makeup bag. Now, the other part to this is what we do every year is we talk about the Pantone color of the year. Some people like to pay attention to this. Other people don't know what it is. But again, I did a little test at the rescue this afternoon. I was there with 2 ladies that one's probably my age in her 40s, the other one's in her late 60s, early 70s. And I said, do you guys know what the Pantone color of the year is? And both of them said, oh yes, we know what that is. It's a beautiful shade of white. So I thought, okay, so people
I didn't know what it was. Hey, let's ask our ladies. Did you ladies know what it was? Please tell us. Yes or no. Just say yes.
You guys know what the Pantone color of the year. Last year it was a mocha. The year before that it was a coral. I see it on Facebook and I pay attention to it because, I like color and I paint different houses and things like that. So, okay.
Woohoo! Donna's
So anyways, every year in this party, we do a look with the Pantone color of the year. And usually other Mary Kay people do this as well. This is not my idea. I copy it from other people. But this year it's called Cloud Dancer. And it's a real pretty light, like eggshell white. And then
so we're talking a light beige.
No, it's like it's an ivory. It's an ivory.
I can understand ivory because you go from white wedding gowns to ivory wedding gowns.
Right.
So you understand the difference. Okay.
So I also found, you see on this picture here, this is the Benjamin Moore colors of the year, silhouette for house paint this year. And so I took that in there's a whole thing with fashion, and I'm going to post all this in the Girlfriend Hour tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the color of the year.
You mean Thursday?
Today we talked about shake up our makeup bag. What?
You mean Thursday?
No, tomorrow I'm going to post it, and then Thursday I'll do the thing. But I'll post, there's a whole bunch of outfits that are put together. That's why I'm wearing this color tonight, okay? Because I'm wearing the color of the year here, and then some of the...
Me and Vicki and Don are together.
Okay. Some of the accent colors that go with it. And so I'm asking you is to put on some winter white. Basically, that's what it is. It's a winter white. And put this look on and then take a picture and post it in the Girlfriend Hour as well. And so this has been posted in both unit groups, so you can save the picture and you can, look at it a little bit closer if you need to. But it has crystalline, cashmere haze, and espresso, again, going off of that silhouette.
Cashmere haze is discontinued.
I was just going to say, I know cashmere haze is discontinued, but we just didn't have a silver, blue, gray that we need to make this look. And I'm sure that's why no Mary Kay people are making the look this year like they normally do. But I feel like there's enough of us that if somebody buys this, we can find a cashmere haze. I think we can pull together and make this happen. So, and then the cheek color is Rogue Rose. And what really kind of pulls this together with the silhouette from Benjamin Moore is that steely eyeliner, because that steely eyeliner is exactly that blue-gray that goes with that ivory that is the Cloud Dancer. And then the lip color I put with it is the Mauve Crush. I'm wearing the look tonight. And I chose the Mauve Crush because that is one of the lipsticks that is on the January special deals. Okay, so I'm going to do the specials. If they purchase the look, which includes the compact, the 3 eyes, and the cheek, they can get their lipstick at half price, which is a regular deal anyways, but it kind of puts it together and makes it a nice deal for them. So those are the 2 things I need from you consultants. I need you to shake up your makeup bag, make this little picture, go through it, and then I need you to post a picture of yourself wearing the Cloud Dancer look. Okay? For our Shake Up Your Makeup Bag party. Next Thursday night is 7 Tips to Healthy Skin Winter Edition. This is going to be a great product knowledge class, so make sure you tune in if you have people on your team that need to learn product knowledge. And then our last Thursday in January is All Eyes on Hue, and that's going to be kind of like a dash out the door. We're going to really focus on the eye sticks for that party. And then February 5th is Get Your Game Face On. That again is skincare. And then our Sip and Shine Galentine on February 12th. All right, Beauty Box. All right, I did a post in our Pause to Care volunteer group, and I showed, I said, this month I'm donating the proceeds for our January Beauty Box to Pause to Care, and this is the best skin cream that you are not using. And I had a lot of people asking me questions about it, like, well, what should I use it for? Why do I do this? And so again, this is a cream, the skin barrier cream you need to be using so you can answer these questions and talk to your customers about it. It is for sensitive skin, it's for oily skin, it's for dry skin. Everybody across the board can use a skin barrier cream. And everyone I have that has purchased it absolutely loves it. It's kind of one of those things I feel it's hard to put into words until you try it. And I have my sample sitting at the Pause to Care, and I wrote sample on it and said, try me, with a little smiley face. And I'm having everybody that walks in there put it on the back of their hand, back of one hand, so they can see the difference with that. And then, of course, our January special deals. We've gone through that before. So let's talk Lucky 13. I have my cute little snow lady earrings on here, which, by the way, go great with the Pantone color of the year, Cloud Dancer. Yes, Vicki, I absolutely love it too. All right, so ladies, January 15th, which is not this Thursday. Yes, it is. It is this Thursday. Sorry, I got confused in my calendar. Remember, I lost that whole week of January.
January is going so fast.
I know, and I lost the first 8 days. And so I'm still like trying to find myself in this world. So this Thursday, today's Tuesday. This Thursday is January 15th. So this is our first Lucky 13 deadline, okay? Is you want to place at least a 300 wholesale order and sell 13 items by January 15th to win the beautiful Snow Lady earrings. Which again, I have them on. They'll go perfect with our winter white and the blues and grays. And then if you have until the end of the month, January 31st, to build up to a 600 wholesale order, and then you're going to earn the matching necklace. Mine hasn't come in yet, or I would have it on right now.
Mine, none of them have, and I ordered them December 30th. So they're really late. So I only ordered one to show and tell because I did it in December.
Right.
So you probably won't get the necklace until the first week of February because I'm going to wait to see who finishes it up so I can order them all at one time since they're taking so long to get here. So we get them all at once. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because my necklace says it's arriving between January 26th and February 4th.
Right, and that's just the one that we ordered.
Right, yeah.
So
Right.
when you this, and I hate that because I always want to give you your prices
I know.
Monday of the month.
Weird.
I was thinking about this all day. I thought, should I? What did I do? And I thought, nope. I'm going to order them all at once so they come all at one time. We can give everyone their necklaces then.
That wasn't 2 pairs.
And I'm sorry, last night, ladies, I had your earrings there for you, and we got so carried away with making our goal posters, I forgot to give them to you. They were sitting right there. Donna saw them. They were sitting right there. I was going to give them to the three of you, and everything just went to pot, I guess. I just forgot about all the things we were doing.
Well, here are our winners. This was as of, I think, yesterday. I put this together. So if you finished today and I missed you on here, let me know. We'll make sure to give you the recognition. But our winners for Lucky 13 so far, Jamie Revelle, congratulations. Wendy Schaefer, which Wendy is a brand new grandmother one more time, a beautiful, beautiful little baby girl with her youngest son, Tyler, and his wife, Mercedes. So if you know Ivory, Wendy's granddaughter, Ivory, she is now a new big sister to Valen. I want to say it's Valen Grace, I think. But a healthy, happy baby girl. It's home to the from the hospital. She was taking dinner over there tonight. So congratulations, new grandma and Lucky 13 winner, Wendy Schaefer. Congratulations, Mary Jo Zinke, Linda Babe, new consultant, Corey Popejoy. Who's trying to call you?
One was scam and Mrs. Walgreens prescription.
Okay. I didn't know if it was Seth. I was going to say if it was Seth, go ahead and take it.
I'll take it. Right.
Okay. Anyways, Corey Popejoy, congratulations. And Vicky Friedrich, woohoo, Lucky 13 winner. And Deb Stiefel.
Yeah.
All right, Deb needs some friends to join her on her slide, okay? So let's get a few more of our Lucky 13 achievers to finish up by this Thursday. And we have our sweater weather Kate Spade winners. I do have to say, I know that Cloud Dancer was going to be the color of the year, but we were right on trend with these purses for 2026. So our consultant winner is Corey Popejoy. Congratulations, Corey. No, I'm telling you, hey, Favi, when Corey got 50 extra entries by being a new consultant and placing her active order. Ashley also got 50 extra entries. And when you are team building, those 50 extra entries really make a difference in that contest. And our customer winner is Aurora Rodriguez. Aurora is from Lake Worth, Florida, down here, and Aurora works at the preschool that's right next to the rescue, and so her and I see each other in passing all the time. So she was super excited to win the Kate Spade purse. So we are so glad for you ladies to be a part of that. And of course, we're kicking off our Super Bowl squares. So consultants, you run your own contest with your own customers. Okay, so the gift cards come from you. And you're going to need your own graph that you can see right here, your own. And I have mine right up there. This is the Super Bowl headquarters. I got all my little footballs up there. And you need to track this with your customers. And if you fill in every box at $10 a square when your customers purchase, you will have $1,000 in sales for the month of January. And then during the Super Bowl, you can give away $25 gift cards. Now, I know somebody changed it and they want to do $10 gift cards, 4 of them. Perfectly fine. That is fine. It comes from you. You can certainly do that. I give my customers $100 when they purchase $100, 5 extra squares, because my goal is $100 a person. That's my goal. Is if I'm going to be in front of you, if I'm going to be writing up your order, I want it to be $100 every single time. That's always my goal. And so I reward my customers for that. Now, we also have our contest. If you have any questions about how to run your own Super Bowl grid, reach out to your sales director. This is a very fun way to get your customers excited, especially those of you that are in the Midwest or maybe you're fighting some weather and you can't work your business like you normally do. This is a really fun way, and it works wonderful virtually. So get in that customer group, start going live. This is a wonderful way to have those reorders come in.
I will send you out, Debs. I forgot to do that today. My voice is going. When it gets dark, my voice goes. I had to read a lot. Everyone read papers last night because my voice just leaves. So, but I will send out the text messages from Deb to the gals at the meeting last night.
Because I know Deb's having great success with this, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. And so
Okay.
I asked Deb, what are you texting your people? Because it's a little difficult, it's a lot to talk about in just a text message. And so she sent me the text messages, and they're wonderful. And she used the older chart that she had from last year that filled up it was not completely filled, but part of it was filled up. So it wasn't just a blank one. So if you have yours from last year, which I have mine, I just taken a picture of mine and put it on there so they can get some idea what that meant with putting their name in the square. But she did it really good. If you want me to send it to you, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, if you want to text it to me and then I can post it.
Yeah, it's really good. And that's what she is doing awesome with this, and she's only had it for 1 week.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. It really works, ladies. If you dig in and you just sell it and get sold in on this, that you are finishing that, I encourage you to at least finish 1 grid, if not do 2. I think Deb could probably easily do 2.
Yeah.
Get those 2 grids done, because it goes up into the Super Bowl. So you have January plus the first week of February, to do this. Okay, so consultants. Now we also have the contest for you. All right, so consultants, with each 100 wholesale order in January, you get a square. And then when it's completely filled in, which would be 10,000 wholesale, we will have 4 drawings for $25 cash. So $100 in cash we'll give away when we complete our grid. Each unit completes their grid. So watch your totals. I have some people, one person did 277. You're missing out on a whole nother square to be put in here, not to mention lucky 13. So watch your order totals, ladies. Watch those totals. All right, our Winning Streak Club, it is finishing up this month in January. So the ladies, their name in red, have completed and have won the travel bag. If your name's in white, you only need to do at least a 225 wholesale this month to finish. So do you want to read your unit, or do you want me to?
All right. Christy Bennell, Vicki Friedrich, Arlene Ashley Harper, Donna Henson, Denise McCaffrey, Lori Pitzer Hansen when she came in today, so she's halfway there. She's going to win that. Deb Stiefel and Judy Townsend.
Woohoo! All right. Congratulations, Deb and Vicki, for already finishing. And our stellar unit, Jamie Ravel, has finished. Actually, Wendy has finished. She just finished that today. Congratulations. And Tracy wrote. So we will get those ordered and right out to you, ladies. Thank you very much. All right. This is the contest that comes directly from Mary Kay. It is your 600 wholesale tracking. When you place a 600 wholesale from January to June, 4 of the months, you will get standing recognition at seminar. 5 of the months, you'll get a sash to go with that. And all 6 months, 600 wholesale, when you attend seminar, you will get the Mary Kay crossbody purse that you see there. But remember, when you place a 600 wholesale this month in January from your sales directors, you will get the pink Snow Lady necklace to match the earrings, okay, from us.
Now, does they have to be at seminar to get the purses?
That's how I understand.
That's how I understood it, but I wanted to make sure I was correct, okay?
Yep, that's how I understand.
Did you check any more on the airline tickets?
Yes. So far, I have not been able to find cheap flights from Moline, Rockford, Chicago, even Peoria that weekend of career conference because of stinking spring break. So far, the flights are really expensive. I'm going to keep looking, but I don't have high hopes. Did you talk last night about your group about career conference?
We did not talk about it.
Okay.
We had so much. We went way over. We just had a lot to talk about. So
well, maybe this time you can also talk about the Red Jacket meeting.
Right.
So go ahead and tell us, when is the Red Jacket meeting?
It is January Wednesday, January 21st.
Okay, and what time?
It's at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And please wear your red jackets.
Okay, so why do I have it down at 7? Oh, I think I wrote down 7:30 my time because you said they get there at 6 and eat, and so then I need to be
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so January 21st, which is not tomorrow, but the next Wednesday, and 6 o'clock, and
Yep.
you'll have dinner for them, wear their red jacket, and then the meeting starts at 6:30. Correct?
They can wear it because we are small and we're not in Chicago. They can wear their red jacket with slacks.
Okay.
Or you can wear it with a skirt. Doesn't make any difference.
Okay. Perfect.
Seth just did text me. So
Okay.
I think he's going to call after the meeting.
Okay. And I will be posting the red jacket to who is in an active red jacket. I will be getting that posted probably in the next couple of days. I'll start getting those images together. But if you have questions, if you want to know if you are a red jacket or where you're at with your team, you can either go on Mary Kay in Touch, or of course, reach out to your sales director.
I am going to take the text. Okay, I'll come. Can you put me back in?
Yep. Okay, so we are ready for our Boss Babe training. So if you haven't printed this out, it was emailed to you last week, and it is your Boss Babe packet. And I believe it's a 6-week training, and we're going to do one each week together. And let's go through your packet real quick. We won't do this. I did it last week, but we won't do it again. So this is what your Boss Babe training is. You can feel it. Something in you knows that it's time. This dream has been in your heart for a good while. You've imagined it, prayed over it, talked about it. You've even attempted it before. But this time, it just feels different. This is a fresh start. There is a spark rising in you, hope, confidence, and a quiet strength. You're ready to stretch beyond your comfort zone, ready to trust God in the unfamiliar places, ready to stop circling the idea and finally get into action. It's hard to put into words, but deep down you know it's time. You've grown through the setbacks. You've been shaped by the challenges. You're prepared for what's next. You know what to do. Esther stood at a similar crossroads centuries ago. Her incredible story is told in the Bible in the book of Esther. Her moment requires boldness, courage, and obedience. She wasn't seeking the spotlight, but she recognized that what she was positioned for is just a time as this. Her willingness changed everything for her people. Now it is your turn for such a time as this. Your gifts, your confidence, your faith. Someone needs what only you can bring. For such a time as this, it's time for you to step out on faith. So here's your checklist. You need to make sure you bring your courage, belief, commitment to your best, ready to get into action, desire to impact lives. So that is your first page. I think that is such a good thing to read because it gets you in the mindset of what you're about to hear and get ready to absorb it. So the second page, on page number 3, is going to have some questions for you to answer as far as your leadership and your business and what you feel that your goal is for 2026. Then page 4 is your self-reflection. If you haven't done this already, I encourage you it's only going to take, it says a few minutes. I say like 20 minutes, half hour, to sit down and fill out these first few pages and answer those questions. Then it gives you the details on how it works, which you really don't have to worry a lot about that because I'm bringing it to you on our Tuesday night meetings. It gives you an introduction to our 6 teachers right here. So last week we had National Sales Director Emeriti Lisa Madsen. And this week we're having Senior National Sales Director Devon Mowell, which I've never heard from her. I've never listened to her teachings. She's from Nebraska. So we're going to listen to her class. It's about 10 minutes long. Next week will be National Sales Director Kristen Sharp. All right, page 8 has some It's Time scriptures to encourage you. I would love for each and every one of you to read this over and maybe post your favorite scripture from page number 8 and 9. So that's the scriptures. And then number 10 is going to have, page 10 is your It's Time affirmations. It's time for me to step up into my potential with confidence and clarity. I'm ready and willing to take action when God prompts me. This is my moment to rise, lead, and create momentum. So grab a few of those, and again, post your favorite affirmation. Then you have the Kit and Commit tracking sheet. This is a special challenge that a lot of national sales directors have put out there. But Kristen Sharp, I think, was the beginning of this, where it is basically a perfect start, which is 15 faces, or a power start, which is 30 faces. But they are encouraging you to book 8 parties to hold 5 in 2 weeks. Now remember, a party is just 3 people. So if you can have a hostess and 2 people, and then a hostess and 2 people, and have 6 people and get 2 parties done at one time. So don't make this harder than it seems to be. And virtual counts too. So that is page 11. Page 12 is your tracking for the Kit and Commit. And then page 13 is kind of like a page for you to continuously work on and write different ideas that come to you, different goals, different things. Like maybe you've got a room in your house you've wanted to paint, and you're like, you know what, this year I'm going to paint that room in my house. That's what this page is, to kind of brain dump all of those things that you think about maybe while you're driving or pumping gas, and be like, I really want to get that done. That's what that page is for, is to put all those things down. All right, then page 14 is what we did last week, which was week 1 with Lisa Madsen. And it's asking you different questions of her story. So I would really like some consultants to join us next week so we can go over these notes and have a conversation about that. So please put it in your calendar to join us on screen next week, and we can have a discussion about this. But a few tips that Lisa gave us is to get a new goal and get in motion. I think the Kit and Commit, to do that power start of 30 faces, is a great goal. She offered 1 year, when she was working her business, to earn her first free car. She offered her hostesses 10% off for the entire year by bringing 2 friends and hosting a party. And that worked out really well for her to book parties, because that one hostess got 10% off for the whole year by doing that. She says, new people become team members and equals commissions. Timing doesn't create success, action does. And to book with consistency and urgency. All right, so now that's going to bring us to page 16, and that is this week's class with National Sales Director. Let me get her name, because again, I don't know her. Devanne, and it's D-A-V-Anne, like Devanne, D-V-A-N-N-E. So, right, everybody, hopefully you got your papers, you're writing this down. And her last name is Moul, M-O-U-L. All right, and we're going to let her go ahead and take it away. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Devanne Moul, and I am a Senior National Sales Director with Mary Kay, coming to you from Ogallala, Nebraska. I have been enjoying my Mary Kay business for over 37 years, and I'm honored to say the least, that I was chosen to be one of your speakers for this Boss Babe It's Time series. Thank you, Karen, for providing us with this opportunity for all of us around the world in Mary Kay to join together with an opportunity to allow Mary Kay in this historical time to make all of our dreams come true. It's time for all of us to let go of procrastination. It's time for all of us to quit waiting, to quit worrying. It's time for all of us to put action behind our dreams and go for it. I believe that with determination and perseverance in the mix, We are set up for an unlimited amount of success in 2026. I do believe that we're a part of a history-making moment in Mary Kay with the launch of the e-commerce My Shop opportunity, and the fact that we can continue to do our Mary Kay the old-fashioned way, in person with our family, friends, and new acquaintances that we get to make our friends doing our Mary Kay in person. Karen is allowing me the opportunity to share with you a time in my Mary Kay business where I knew I had to make some changes. And I would like to share that story with you. For most of you, you don't know the fact that I said yes to Mary Kay 3 different times in the 80s. I actually said yes to Mary Kay in 1984, the first time, because my mom wanted me to become a part of Mary Kay. I said yes to Mary Kay in 1986 because my girlfriends wanted me to become a part of Mary Kay. And I said yes to Mary Kay again in 1988 because at that time I was working for a photographer and he wanted me to help with glamour shots. And so I said yes to Mary Kay in 1988. But I didn't realize that it was time for me to actually do my Mary Kay and actually work the business until late 1989, when I found myself at my kitchen table, flat broke. Mick and I had only been married a year. We were on the verge of bankruptcy. And he reminded me that I had that beautiful Mary Kay pink kit in my closet, and that maybe, just maybe, if I did Mary Kay and put some effort behind it, it would work. And I thought to myself, I'll give it a try. And we were also in the process of moving from the Black Hills of South Dakota to Nebraska. And I would be moving from South Dakota to Nebraska in 4 months. So when I made that decision that it was time, I made the decision to do 100 practice models before we would move to Nebraska. I thought to myself, I'll just go to night school. I pretended that Mary Kay was my university, and I started doing models. I would do them in groups of sometimes 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 6 at a time. I was working another full-time job, so I did this in the evenings and on weekends. But I just wanted to find out if this Mary Kay thing could really work. So I started in September, and I did 25 bases in September, just practicing on close family and friends. In October, in November, and December. And this is what happened. At the end of that 4th month, at that time, I was able to earn my Mary Kay career card and go on to become a sales director in 4 short months. And now, in today's time, ladies, you could do it all in 1 month when you mix the opportunity of e-commerce with your My Shop and in person. And we want you to commit to the kit and do a perfect start January 1st through the 15th. And I want to extend that challenge for you to go on and do 100 practice models before the end of April and just see where this business could take you. You know, when I started in September of 1989, I honestly thought, I just want to see if this business works. And I just wanted to practice, because if I were going to do this once I moved to Nebraska, I wanted to feel professional. So if you're a brand new beauty consultant and you want Mary Kay to be the opportunity of a lifetime for you, like it has been for me and so many others, then I want you to consider practicing. I want you to invite your closest friends and family members in the month of January to help you with a perfect start, and do 5 parties in the first 2 weeks of January and find out how well you like to party. And then take it from there. And then practice doing spa sessions. practice doing color appointments. Maybe do beauty bars. We do beauty bars where we take out a few items, maybe a kitchen counter full, or sometimes we go to a room and we rent it and we lay out as much product as we have on hand for people to sample, and they sample the products on their hands and they love it, and they take it home with them. That's the beauty of having an in-home business, an in-person business, is that you can share this wonderful product with your friends and family members, and you can sack it up and let them take those products home. People love to try before they buy. People love to take home what they try. This is the most amazing time in history. This is where you can have a successful business from your phone or in your home or both. And if you'll do both, you are going to see your numbers skyrocket. Your customers and your preferred customer list are going to skyrocket. You're going to have more customers every time it's time to sign up for the next season's mailing. You're going to have more team members because you're going to be able to offer the opportunity with everyone you share this product with. And when you offer the opportunity with everyone you share this product with, it is the most amazing thing, because those who want to be a part of this amazing company say yes. And those who don't, stay your customers. And either way you win. Did you hear that? So when you are in your home and you're doing a party and you make the sales and you make the deliveries, right? And they take those products home, and then you share with them the opportunity to come on board and be a part of your team. If they say yes, great, you're growing your Mary Kay team. If they say no, great, you win because you have a new loyal customer. And with our new My Shop, we're going to be able to hit every generation at every hour of the day. So if you are one of those people in America that spend 5 to 7 hours on your phone, then you're going to love the My Shop, right? Because you're going to be able to work your business from your phone wherever you're at and continue to share wonderful content and continue to build your customer base through your My Shop. Now, if you're one that loves to work from your home, awesome. You can set up a wonderful little Mary Kay skincare party right in the convenience of your own home and make on-the-spot deliveries and have your sales and cash flow continue to soar. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about with determination and perseverance in the mix. You have unlimited success to look forward to in 2026. Now, are you going to run into a few obstacles? Of course you are. Our world is not absent of obstacles, and neither is your Mary Kay business. But you have a team of people supporting you. Mary Kay Cosmetics in Dallas has put together amazing, amazing tools for you. Your sales directors, your sister consultants, your nationals, your adopted nationals, we are all here for you to continue to encourage you to build your business in 2026. Now, we want you to commit to the kit, right? Commit to the kit on January 1st and go do those 5 parties and just see where this takes you. And I want to tell you one more story, just a story about a gentleman that didn't give up. And I don't know if you're watching and you've been in Mary Kay for over 10 years or 15 years or 30 years. And I don't know if you are brand new, but I do know one thing. This opportunity is for all of us. Every single one of us, whether you are a new Gen Z that are just hitting the workforce now, or whether you are a millennial or baby boomer, or a part of the greater generation or the silent generation, I tell you what, this opportunity is available to you and you can have it all. It just fits. I wanted to, what I'm really obsessed with is true stories and movies. And this year I watched a movie. It's called A Million Miles Away, and it talks about Jose M. Hernandez. And he was a child of a migrant farmer who traveled back from Mexico to California in the fields. And so this young boy, Jose, he dreamed, after watching the movie Apollo 17, of being an astronaut. And so going to school was a little difficult for him because they were always moving from Mexico to California, following the harvest fields. And but he had one teacher that really believed in him and really thought for certain that he had a gift with math and that he was smart enough to be an astronaut. And she fed into his spirit. She breathed belief into him that he could be whatever he wanted to be. And he never gave up. He never gave up. He applied to NASA over 11 times. Over 11 times. And he finally got brought into NASA, and he worked and he worked and he worked. And he was the first astronaut of that culture to go to the moon. And that story, it's called A Million Miles Away. It is so worth watching. And they also talk about another really cool piece of, I guess, fun fast fact about monarch butterflies, that they actually fly from farther north of the United States to Mexico, and that journey takes them 9 months. And there's different generations of monarch butterflies. And the greater generation of butterfly is the one that lives the longest. They live the 9 months. They make that trek from farther north of the US, clear to Mexico, all the weather, all the dangers. They're a tiny butterfly, and they make it. And it just fascinated me. And I thought to myself, am I as resilient as a butterfly? Am I going to be able to handle all this change that Mary Kay continues to give us? And I thought to myself, yes, I am. I can handle all of this change, and I can commit to a kit, and I can move this product, and I can do this. And you can too. We are resilient. We are resilient leaders. You are a resilient consultant. You can learn new ways of doing Mary Kay. Don't give up on your goal. If your goal is to be a sales director, go for it. If your goal is to have a pink Cadillac one day, go for it. If your goal is to be a national sales director, go for it. If your goal is to be $1 million director, go for it. Be like Jose Hernandez. And never give up. Keep overcoming obstacles. Keep learning something new. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. And you can have it all. So these are some of the tips from that movie. First of all, you have to know what you want. So set a goal. Set a goal for yourself with this perfect start. What do you want to have happen in this perfect start that you do? And then you have to say, okay, well, how far do I need to go? Well, I need to hold 5 parties in January. And then you're going to think, well, how am I going to do it? Am I going to do it virtual parties, or I'm going to do in-person parties, or I'm going to do a little bit of both? And then you have to say, if you don't know how to get there, I guess you must learn. So if some of you are saying, well, I don't know how to do a party, I don't know how to do an in-person appointment, all of those skills are on In Touch. You can find the skills that you need on In Touch, or with your sister consultants and sales directors. We can teach you. And just when you think you've made it, you need to learn that there's probably something more you need to learn to level up to the next level. And that's what I've loved about my Mary Kay journey, is that the school is never out for the pro. School is never out for the pro, and that this opportunity is available to everyone. Last year in December, our newest sales director, Miglena Gonzaga, had 5 on her roster. This year in December, getting ready for leadership, she has over 43. The time is now for you to put into action, every one of us put into action the steps necessary for you to do a perfect start and continue on to do power starts and do 100 faces by the end of April and see where this business takes you. Thank you for being a part of our Boss Babe program. It's your time.
All right. Okay. So, what are some of your takeaways from her training, Mom? And those of you that were watching with us, go ahead and put yours in the comments, please.
Well, I love how she kept on going, that no matter what, and she didn't have much to go on to believe in herself with that kit being in the closet. And I'm just picturing some of our consultants that maybe have never picked up that kit, never haven't ordered it yet. But what would they think? Would they think I'm flat broke, and my husband says, "Hey, you got that thing in the closet? Go make some money." Because I can tell you, your dad would have said that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, many times, because he knew that was the answer to our problems at that time with having Seth be so sick. By the way, ladies, today is my youngest son's birthday, the one that wasn't supposed to make it till 5. So we're really celebrating his birthday, and that's why he had
45
with him. Yes, now he's 45. He wasn't supposed to make it till 5. But that's what
you get a hold of him.
Yeah, we've been texting back and
Oh,
forth. He's going to bring the kids up Saturday, and I'm going to have them for the full 3 days.
It's also Pepper's 8th birthday today.
Yes.
Born on the same day as her Uncle Seth.
Doesn't she look amazing?
Yeah, she looked great for 8, Peps.
Yes, look at there. There's no wrinkles around the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's looking good. But anyhow, how that she did pick that up. So she had to have faith and belief in her system to go ahead and get that out with no training, but just start in and go, right? We just have to just do it. You have, just like my sign above here, it says the most engaging activity you have today is making a choice. Learn to run to your dreams. Start running to your dreams. Stop giving yourself excuses during the day that this doesn't work. And I don't know why I'm doing this. And, you think about the people that have really pushed themselves because they wanted to achieve that dream. They wanted to see it themselves. And I was talking to the girls last night. You've got to do this because you're teaching your family who you really are. And I pray to Jesus, my 3 children know who I am, and I'm always running to my dreams. And I want to always keep doing that, no matter what that challenge is. Or I wouldn't even be here today because I had the challenge of my life 8 years ago. With my car accident, and no one said, just get up and get going. No one said that, but my head said, this is not going to define who you are. And our lovely director tonight, she didn't let the depression of no finances, because Zig Ziglar says, I love this, if you have not having any finances, it's like having air to breathe. And it is so true. And I'm sure they were devastated as a new young couple looking at each other. But she put action, and she started running towards her dream. And look at all the lives she's changed in the process. And you will too. You will change the lives by just running to your dreams and take action. I'm so proud of all of you for being on tonight. I'm very proud of that. What did you learn, Heather?
Well, Jose Hernandez, the first Mexican astronaut.
We watched that. We've watched that together.
I know. I love that movie. And they do talk about the monarch butterflies in there. But that is just by far, hands down, one of the best things you could ever watch, called A Million Miles Away.
All your kids have watched it, and I'm almost positive my grandkids have watched that.
It is awesome. I love that. I thought it was really interesting how she talked about she had for 3 different times, because I know that's a part of a lot of people's stories is they start Mary Kay at one time in their life, and then it doesn't stick, or life happens and they come back to it. I think that is I love that she shared that. I think that she was very smart in what she said about that we are in an amazing time in history with Mary Kay, where you can have a successful business from your home and your phone. Right. And you can do one or the other or both. And when she said, if you do both, that's when you're really going to skyrocket your results. And the My Shop hits every generation, every hour of the day. And that's really what that My Shop is our, our way to compete with Amazon, and those type of, Temu and Shein and, all of those things that we're competing with. And so My Shop gives us the edge in that. I also like that she talked about how, doing those 100 faces in 4 months earned her Mary Kay car. And then at the end, she talked about her brand new sales director that last year at this time she said she had 3 consultants on her team, I think. And now she has 43. So the power of faces, which is again goes back to the main challenge of this whole workshop, is
it goes back to what I'm saying to my unit right now. It is the numbers,
right.
the faces, everything that you're talking about, everything I'm talking about goes back to numbers. It is your numbers and how people are going to fail you, but your numbers will not. Watch those numbers. That's why we took that extra time last night, do the posters and make the posters there. That is your numbers. You've got to watch your numbers, and numbers are never going to fail you.
And that is that kit and commit training right here, and is doing those 5 parties in 2 weeks. And again, that can be done very, very simply and easily and time efficient. If that is something that you're struggling with. So after each speaker in your packet, you will see this page right here, which is where they are wanting you to track your IPAs, and IPAs are income producing activities. So a party, facials, bookings, sales, sharing appointment, bringing a guest to a unit meeting, 7 new leads or contacts, coaching call with your sales director, and attending your unit meeting. So those are all the income producing activities they would like you to track on that. And then next week will bring us to our 3rd week of training, which will be with national, get it out here, National Sales Director Kristen Sharp. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I love this type of training that is very organized and put together and given to you in bite-sized pieces, so you can take each week and take out the best of that, or what you need to hear for your heart to know it is time. It is time for you to go ahead and make that decision. Get those goals set. You're never going to hit them if you don't take the time to write them down and know what you need to do. Know what's been put on your heart to finish for this year, to start for 2026. All right, ladies, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Remember, everything I need you to do to help out with this week's party, shake up your makeup bag. Everything's posted in all the unit groups, so go ahead and check those out and let us know if you have any questions. That's Queen of Sales.
Yeah, weekly Queen of Sales. You want me to do mine right now?
Yes, because I did not have any recap sheets from anybody.
Okay. All right, so we have 4 people are in the court, and we have 3 people in the court, and then we have our queen. The 4th person in the court is Christy Bennell. Everyone get their shakers, and she did 132. Yay, Christy! Now remember, this is like the first week of December, so it's that's a hard week to get yourself rolling and going. Okay.
Right.
All right. Number 3 in the court of sales. Oh, she'd be number 3. Number 2 in the court of sales. No, she'd be number 4. So number 3 is oh my goodness. Yep. Number 3 is Vicki Friedrichs at 149. Yay, Vicki. And runner up to the Queen's Court of Sales is Ashley Harper with 364.40. And Deb Stiefel is our Queen of Sales with $494. Yay, Deb.
Awesome, ladies. Congratulations. Get those Super Bowl squares going. That's awesome. If you want to send that to me, I'll post that so everyone can see Deb's script.
Okay, I will. I'll do that right now. I can do that.
All right. Have a great night, everyone.